Would you like to start using resistance bands in your training on the pole, but don't know where to start? I'm Fran of Body by Fran Training, and today I'm going to help you choose the band that's right for you. Let's get started. But first, head over and subscribe to my channel for more great tips on strength and conditioning for pole. Personally, I only use Rubber Bandits bands when I train on the pole, and I recommend them to all of my clients in all of my programs. You can go ahead into the caption and get a discount link to get your bands at 15% off now. Let's get into it. If you notice, I have different size bands here. A nice thick band. This pink one is made specifically for pole. A little bit thinner, thinner yet, and thinner still. This kind of band I only use for mobility work. So for strength and conditioning, not so much. Let's get rid of that one. How do you know what size to choose? Well, it's based on a couple of things. Number one, it's based on your strength. So if you're very strong, you may not need a very thick band for a specific trick or conditioning move. And if you are a little bit weaker or lacking upper body or lower body strength, you might need a thicker band. Number two is your body size, how much you weigh. These bands will take resistance away from you to make the tricks easier. So I personally am about 5'2" and I weigh about 100 pounds. So a very thick band on a move like a handspring might shoot me up and over the pole. So I choose to use something a little smaller when I start to train. I highly recommend getting more than one band so that you can step down as your strength improves. When strength training on the pole, we want to use what's called progressive overload. And in order to do that, we may need to use a little bit of assistance with our tricks. So say I'm working on a handspring and I start with the heaviest band. That's very light resistance pulling myself up because the band is helping me with that. As that becomes very easy, I can then choose a lighter band. So I'm progressively overloading my system by causing my body to work a little bit harder with the thinner band and less assist. Once that becomes easy, I can step it down to an even smaller band. And then from there, begin to train the trick on my own. Now, I'm going to be doing a series of these videos to help you with specific tricks. I use the bands for pole pull-ups with my clients, for straddle inverts with my clients or choppers. I also use it for shoulder mount and shoulder mount planks. That's a great way to train your shoulder mount planks. And I also will use them for handsprings, iron X, and deadlift. These are great tools to help you build strength for big tricks. These bands are also awesome for mobility and flexibility work or for warming up. A very, very simple light band warm-up for shoulders are what are called dislocates. And so we're just taking the band up and over and pulling against that band to get some blood flow in the shoulders. We can also target the rotator cuffs and really begin to strengthen around the shoulders. You can wrap the band around the pole. You can put it under your feet and lift up overhead. There's a myriad of exercises that you can do with these lighter bands to help you warm up. You can even take it behind the back and do a chest fly or a press. Simple, simple, easy peasy, great warm-up. So I encourage you, if you're feeling stagnant in your pole training, or you just want to add a little extra oomph to your strength and conditioning, head over to the Rubber Bandits website and grab a variety pack of these bands. You will not be disappointed. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer them for you. I'm Fran of Body by Fran Training. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.